Alright, today was chest and shoulders. So started off with some bench press as I always do on chest day. I didn't get my earlier warm-up sets, but I just went bar 135 for like 8, and then I hit 225 for 5. I was just trying to like get my mechanics down here. I started if you notice, I've tried like bending my legs under me more to get some better like leg drive and some better support, and I felt like that's really helped. So here I went for 255, and I was able to get it for 7. My rep PR with this one before going into this was 6. Form was pretty sloppy. Like you'll see the last rep here, I kind of bounced it a little bit more than I would have liked, and I ended up kind of uneven with my left and right arm, which is something I've kind of struggled with for bench. I know the way to correct it is to start dumbbell pressing, but the problem is at the Firehouse gym, they only go up to the 70s on dumbbell press, so it's kind of too light to actually be able to like dumbbell press unless I want to do like 20 reps. After my first working set, I went up to 285, and I planned to get this for 3. By the way the first one moved, I think I totally would have had 3, but I did mess up my rep there. I just kind of misgrooved it a little bit, so I racked it because I wasn't having anyone spotting me, and I didn't feel like getting that stuck on my chest. So I went into lateral raises after. Typically, I do lateral raises last, but I moved them first today just because I feel like my front delts are already pretty developed, so I wanted to do like my lateral delts first. So I've been doing seated to try and like eliminate swinging and momentum that I use a lot of, and you'll see I grinded out some partials here. It's always something I like to do when I do like dumbbell lateral raises. I think it just feels really good to do partials and try and squeeze out like any last rep I can get. But you'll notice when I put the reps up on screen, that's the amount of like real full reps I get. So I'm not gonna like say, oh, I did 20 reps with the 40s when, you know, I really didn't. I did 9 full reps and then some partials at the end. So this second set was pretty good. Honestly, overall, I like lateral raises. You get a pretty good pump from them. Like my shoulders always feel pretty full of blood when I'm done with them. So here's when I knew I couldn't get any more. I tried to, lock in and get some more full reps, but it wasn't really going up. So I started doing like unilateral just because I think it's a little easier. You can kind of like momentum it up. I like to, after I can get like my full reps without momentum, I use a little momentum just to cheat and try and really empty the tank and get all the way to failure. So after this, I went into some Smith machine. I overshot this set a little bit. I threw on a 45 and a 35, and it was heavier than I anticipated, so I only got 4 reps here, but I was just focusing on grabbing wide and then trying to be controlled on the way down, opposed to my bench, which was pretty sloppy. Like I wanted this to be slow and controlled. And then I did another set of this, which was 20 pounds lighter, but I did not get it on video. Then I went into pec deck. I don't know how much the full stack is, but I was able to do the full stack. I only got 5 reps here, but like I kind of just wanted to be able to say I did the full stack, so that's why I went for it. Instead of doing maybe like 1 pin lower and doing more reps, but I felt like the 5 was pretty good. I know a lot of people go by the mentality that like as long as you're going to failure, the amount of reps doesn't matter. I think it's pretty trendy online now to just do like 4 or 5 reps and go to failure, and I'm kind of down with that. Like I do more reps for some sets, but I'm down with that for the most part. So then I actually did some military press after this, but I didn't get it on video because in the video I was completely out of frame. I'm 6'3", so it's kind of hard to get in the frame, and I didn't realize because I was standing up doing the military press, you couldn't even see me pressing the weight. It was just like the lower half of my torso. But I did some leg raises here, and typically I do leg raises so I can't anymore, and then I just kind of raise my knees, and I'll twist a little bit, get some obliques in there, and then I supersetted this with cable crunches. So that's my ab routine. I do leg raises, so I can't anymore. Then I do those like knee raises and try and like twist a little bit. I typically do like 3 in the middle and then 1 on each side with the knee raises, and I go right into cable crunches. And I did 2 sets of that superset, 2 rounds of that. So that was the full workout for today. Abs is something I do kind of sporadically. It's just like every couple workouts I'll do something at the end. So it's either like calves or abs. So that was my full workout for today. Cable crunches look pretty weird, but they're an amazing exercise, so don't hate it until you try it. And that's the full workout right here, putting it up on the screen for you guys.